Hey guys, I just want to do an update on these three wrenches that I use. These are the three wrench sets that I have in my toolbox. These are the only ones I have in my toolbox that I use daily compared to other brands that I have. I got the TEKTON on the left, the CAPRIs, and the Icons. I've had the TEKTON for a long time. I don't even know how long. Quite a few years. The CAPRI I've had over a year, and the Icon I just bought last June I bought them, so I've had them now for 8 months, and I've been using them a lot, so now I thought I'd do a follow-up on this. For the most part, before I was using a TEKTON a lot because of, it's a set I first had, and I've had them the longest. It was my number one set for, quite a few years. And then I bought the CAPRI, and I started using them more. And then a year ago, and then I bought the Icon last June or July, and now I've been using them more. It's weird, but it's just my opinion. I'm going to tell you why I do like and what I don't like is that I've done other reviews on these, and I'm just trying to give us some good information for you guys. Mostly I just do mid-level tool reviews. Anybody that has been following my channel. Oh, and by the way, if you have followed my channel and you are a subscriber, thank you very much for supporting the channel. The channel is doing good. Is that I've been using the Icons now the most, and here's what I want to show you first of all. First of all, there's no one perfect wrench. You know, the wrench could be too long, it might be too short, it might not be tight enough around a fastener. It might be slippier in your hand when it's greasy. There's a lot of things. It might not feel good in your hands. There's a lot of factors when deciding to buy a wrench set, and there's no one perfect wrench. That's why I have more than one set. But the TEKTON and the CAPRI and the Icon, when you put them all next to each other, the Icons are a little bit longer, not much longer. See if I can get them on the bottom here, where they're all hitting. They're all hitting on the bottom. And you can see that the Icon is the longer of the three. Just quick for tolerances, I'm not going to do the Icon. The Icon is a non-slip design. And let's put a TEKTON here. I'm going to go with a 19 mil here. Just quickly here, guys, because I've done this before. I'll go on the bottom here. 1937. The CAPRI is, I'm going to go on the bottom here. 1925, so the CAPRI's tighter there. Let's go in the middle. 19.33. The TEKTON in the middle. 19.36. So the TEKTON is not as tight. Let's try the top here. 19.38. And I'm doing this quick. I've done this before, that's why I'm trying to run through it. Got to be 3.8. And we got 2.8. So the CAPRI is definitely tighter than the TEKTON as far as tolerances go. And that's why that was my go-to set last year. I'm not going to do it with the Icon because the Icon's got the anti-slip. You can see it there. It's a very aggressive design here. And yeah, guys, it does dig in. That's one of the downsides about that. But I've been using the Icons most now. And let's put on a fastener here. Here's the TEKTON. I want to show you something else here. Here's a TEKTON. If you look in here mostly, you can see they're both, that's traditional, how that's cut out like a half moon. There is a little bit of slop in there, but it's not bad, but there's nothing here grabbing it. Same with the CAPRI. Let's put the CAPRI up here. 19 I use a lot. You can see that. They got some war wounds, eh, guys? The 19 is a little tighter than the TEKTON, but then again, there's nothing near to grab it. See where I point my finger? And now we're going to go to the Icon. Here's what I like about the Icon. I do like that anti-slip, which a lot of them are coming out with now, that the other two don't have. That's pretty aggressive design. When you put it in the fastener, see right here? See where it's cut out right here? You can see that. See where that's cut out right there? It's gripping it right there too. Let's give you more gripping surface, guys. Can you see it there? where it's cut out, where you got that little round spot and it's cut out. So you're gripping it in here as well as on the outside. And that's a big plus, how that grips. Probably see it there a little bit. And that's going to help you out. Trying to get it in there where you can see it. Right there, it's gripping right here too. It grips right in here. That part of the wrench, or that part of the open end part right there, it grips it. So when you put it in there, it's got another point of contact. And that's helping you out, guys. That's another thing I do like about it. I like the overall, it's a longer wrench. It's got more gripping surface because of the way it is cut out in the inside there. You can see it right in here. That flat grips another part of that fastener. That's a nice design. And I bought all these tools with my own money. Nobody bought these tools for me, so just give me an honest review, you know. Another thing I wanted to show was is the box end, which is pretty important. I think it's the part you're going to use the most. If you look at the Capri and the TEKTON, they both have very similar chamfer. You can see it there good. I think the TEKTON on the right is a little bit different, if you can see it or not, because the one on the top is the Capri. They call that the wave design. It is a little different on that one, but they both got a good amount of chamfer. You know, so it's sliding. You can slide on a bolt a little bit easier. But you also, when you have that type, you're losing some surface area to grab the fastener. So I think it's good and bad. Now, if you look at the icon is different. Go to the back side, there's no chamfer at all. There's a good shot of it. No chamfer at all. And when you go to this side, there's very, very little chamfer. And so it's going to be a little harder to slip on a bolt, but it's going to have more surface area to grab that bolt. So to me, I like that, but some of you guys might not, you know. You know, when you got a lot of chamfer in it, call it the off corner loading, you know. This doesn't got it. So you got more surface area to grab the fastener. That's how I feel in that. That's another thing. I like that about these wrenches. They really, really hug the fastener very, very well. The chrome is pretty equivalent on all of these. They're all pretty good chrome. They all feel pretty good in my hand, but the icon is definitely a lot different design. And they're all going to that anti-slip, guys. So that's pretty much where you're going to start seeing more and more, at least in the mid-level and higher end. Maybe not so much the junky ones, but the icon's a lot different in a lot of ways. And the last 3 or 4 months, I've been using these a lot. I'll put out one more here. I'll pull out a 10 here, at the TEKTON here, and the same. You know, the chrome. They're a nice wrench. I'm not here to tell you they're junk. I like all three. I'm not going to put a caliper on this one. I'll be here all day, but this one doesn't fit too bad at all. Both ends. The 10's pretty snug. Try a 10 Capri here. So I always do follow-ups on all my tools. You know, I buy them and show you a video, and then in the future I show you follow-ups after I've been using it for quite a while. And I've been using all these tools. As you can see, they got war wounds. I call them war wounds, but I call it character. It's character. That one fits pretty good. Here's a 10 of the icon. Again, it's got that anti-slip design. You can see it right there, pretty good. I just like the way it fits the fastener, you know. When you put the fastener in there, again, you can see where I'm talking about in here. Right in here. You see how it's cut out? How that's cut out? And it's got like a little it's a little bit of a raised area there. So it's another area to grab that fastener. And you can probably see it if I can get it in there for you. It's gripping it here as well as out here. It's gripping it on that flat. So it's gripping it in more than one spot. It's gripping it there too. I've been using them. I really like them. And I'm not here to tell you to buy either or. I'm just trying to give you guys good information. TEKTON has been my go-to for many, many years. Like I said, last year I bought the CAPRI. I think last January I bought them. And that was my main set for a while. But now I've been using the Icons the most, and I really, really like them. And because of the length, the anti-slip design, and just the way it fits the fastener, and I think it's a well-built wrench. Just my opinion. Trying to give you guys some good input. And leave a comment below, and I always get back to you. And let me know what you guys think. And we're going to be starting a new series here. Just to give you a little bit of a peeky-boo here. This is Ulsa Flex Head 3H Drive Series. This one is made in the USA too. I don't know if it says USA on this. It's made in USA though. Let me see if I got a box. That's coming up in the series, and it's made in USA. Ulsa. So Ulsa will be in the house sometime this week, guys. Trying to show different brands. All right, guys, leave a comment below. I'll get back to you. And just my thoughts, and it was a follow-up because I've had the Icons now for quite a while, and I really like those wrenches. Just my opinion. Leave a comment below. I'll get back to you. Take care, guys.